What is up, everybody? Dan and the Fireman here. Before we jump into this crashes and close calls for Motorstars, there is a sale going on till the end of the year. 30% off everything in the store. So you get the digital booklet, any of these things, 30% off. This will make the digital booklet only like $10, but we're going to jump into this. Click the link in the description. It automatically applies it to your cart. Check it out. Practice your motorcycle skills, practice your slow speed stuff, know what to do inside of a crash. This booklet will help you with that. And the rescue pack is on sale. Grab yourself a rescue pack. There's only a couple left.
Keep a safe distance.
Keep it safe. Oh, geez. Wasn't paying attention. Was doing a head check. The goal is to not crash into something. And this is kind of what happens when it in cars too. Like, this is how fender benders happen in cars. It's just that we're on a motorcycle, so it's a lot scarier. So doing that wasn't a smart idea in the left turn lane moving over. Okay, fine, whatever, not a big deal. You just cut off, and now you're in a small gap, and you want to keep making adjustments to get to the right side. That's why we did a head check, but you saw those brake lights. We weren't paying attention to that. Look forward. Here it is. So at this point, all you can really do is swerve, maybe try to brake, but this is what happens. There's the impact. And this is why, as a smart rider, we wear protective gear. Wear protective gear, but we're supposed to be seeking and recognizing and understanding hazardous situations like that. Okay? All right. So simply lost focus, target fixated, and ended up in the leaves. Okay. So we lost focus. We're going to get our knee down, have some fun. Oh, lost a little focus, and dumped the bike. Now, he already did his after action. Should have been paying attention, looking through the turn, continuing the turn. I wonder what was in front of him that caused him to crash, because if he lost focus, maybe a car was coming out, maybe his buddy was slowing down, whatever it was, but he lost focus. So that's a good reminder to focus. Target fixation is not a bad thing. It's a skill. You can use that skill for wrong things. You can look to the outside where the crash will happen, and you'll go that way. Or you can target fixate on where you're supposed to go, like an escape or just maintaining the turn, and you can go that way. It's a skill. So don't think of target fixation as a bad thing. Let's go ahead and use that.
It's all right. We're okay.
Yeah, everyone's good. Full gear. All right, flip me off after close call, broken mirror. Oh, geez, we ain't doing that. Oh, got angry. I'm so angry I can't manage my emotions. Okay. All right, this rider's okay, was back on his feet after the crash. Very good. We have a sharp left turn coming up. Might be going a little fast. Let's see what happens. And there's the turn. Oh, we slammed the brakes. There's no reason for that bike to lose traction like that without slamming the brakes. So we did a little brown stage. Okay, if you don't know what that is, we panicked. Okay, a little brown in your pants, you panic. Not good. So if we're going too fast into a corner, we need to go into a red stage where it's like we need to slow down or we're going to crash. And so instead of slamming the brakes, what do? We do progressive braking. We apply some brake. Once we get a little traction on the front tire, we can start applying more and more and more. What happened here is he slammed it, so the tire basically, think about it, didn't do it, but basically just stopped. And once it did that, it starts sliding. Well, guess what? Since there's no rotation and there's no traction because you're sliding, you fall down. Think of it like you're running on, like you're playing soccer or playing football. I guess that could be either or. But you're on wet grass or even regular grass, but you don't have cleats. You just have regular shoes. And you're trying your best, and then you have to stop and you start sliding. You plant your feet, you start sliding, and guess what? You're going to lose balance and you're going to fall down probably, right? Until it grabs traction and then you fly forward. So with cleats, or even with, let's say we're not using cleats, no cleats. We're just doing regular shoes. You have to kind of like slow down and like put your feet down like that. That's kind of ABS, right? So you have to keep doing that, slow yourself down. So if you just slam it, not good, not good. So watch his front hand. As soon as we slammed that front brake, we lost front tire traction. So it was a panic. We panicked. And then this is what happens when you panic. So what can we learn from that? Progressive braking, okay? Let's bring that back up on the board. We'll move on to the next one. But progressive braking will help you with this. Also, not going super fast into a corner, so you don't have to do the progressive braking. Multiple solutions to this. Didn't do the Akira slide, but pretty close.
The ride changing multiple lines at once, crossing a solid line, nearly surprised the rider who react quickly in this situation.
React quickly in the situation. Here we go. Oh, multiple adjustments. We're gonna move over in a new position for safety. Did a great job. So this person wants to come on over. We're in a good position right now. We're locating hazard situations. We're not rushing through things, assessing relevant threats, and gonna navigate. And how we navigate in this situation is put ourselves in a new position for safety, which is just a nice little adjustment to our lane position. Maybe roll up the throttle, apply some brakes. That's it. That's all you have to do to get yourself out of that. I'd rather have a close call than a crash. Handled it really well. And these things are kind of cool. Like where the hands, because like my hands get cold, so that really prevents a lot of numb fingers. And he's still trying to creep over. He's got some warm hands right there. That's great. All right, Liquor Chronicles. Seen him a lot. Usually fine. Okay, we accelerated into that. Now have to slow it down. Don't like that. Kind of watch him go through. But we also had to get ourselves out of the intersection, right? So did what he needed to do. We're going to pass. Not a big deal. Don't get too upset. Just move on because you have a side of the vehicle right there. Ooh. You see how, like, new things can keep popping up? So the plan method just keeps rotating. Like, this is your mindset the whole time you're riding. It just keeps doing this. Just keeps doing this. Hopefully you never have to navigate, but constantly keep putting yourself in a new position based on the relevant threats. Just constantly do this. And honestly, think about this like in life, right? Like you're just kind of hanging out with your buddies or you're doing something, and then, you know, hey, that's kind of a weird situation. Let me go ahead and assess if like this is what I want to be a part of. Nah, not really. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate myself out the door into a new position for safety. And that could be for relationships. It could be for your boss being an ass to you. I mean, just keep rotating. Your life's going to keep moving. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. Roads are either littered with dirt and or mud, completely covered with it this time of year. Oh, lost some traction. Kind of crappy, kind of sucky. Hit a small patch of mud. It will do that. It will do that. That's why we wear gear. And if you're really concerned, go ahead and put some stuff on your bike. Oh, jeez.
The driver in a rush tried to overtake the group of riders, but he did it so clumsily that he ended up...
Oh, hit the person. So at this point, what do? We can rescue our buddy. We can rescue our buddy. Try our best. Try our best. Hopefully nothing's broken, nothing's bleeding, but if you got the license plate, I care about this person more than the car. Let the people that are in your group that want to fight go ahead and do their thing. I'm going to take care of my buddy. And, well, there they go. They're going to go ahead and get the guy. Well, he stopped for a good position for safety. He didn't want to stop in the middle of the road. It wasn't taking off. He stopped. Make sure everybody's okay. Make sure, yeah, it was a mistake. Shouldn't have been passing, though. But we were, like, all over the place. You don't own the road. You're there with the fighting group, Douglas? Seems like everything's fine. See, this is the problem that we're having now. Let's go ahead and move on. The dude decided to take off. Alright, cool. Alright, all in all, could have been worse. I'll be back to normal soon. Bike isn't even in bad condition considering. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's deer. Oh, dear. Hopefully not another one. Did we slam the brakes? Oh, there's way more. Ooh. You guys see all the poop fly out? That's what happens. It's not that you're just going to, like, crash and get in, like, a bad spot. That's poop. A lot of grass. You're going to get that all over you. You're going to stink. Hopefully he's doing fine. He said he is. Could have been a lot worse. Make sure you get the deer's insurance and go ahead and contact insurance agencies and let them battle it out. probably underinsured or no insurance. So be careful. Make sure you get that on your policy. Yeah, I'd take him to civil court. Hopefully everything's fine. Probably couldn't see it because you had the camo on. All right, deer versus road glide limited. Okay. More deer.
He unfortunately couldn't avoid
More deer. Oh! Once again, this is why we acquire and use personal protective equipment. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. So we have to protect ourselves. It's just like buying a car. Now they're required with seatbelts, but you know, airbags, what's the crash protection? Like you do the full idea of like, how can I be safe in a crash when I buy this car? You don't just buy a car for looks unless that's just you. Or buy a big vehicle like a truck. Then you can run over curbs and pedestrians. And anyways, here we go. Oh, merged over into us. Don't fight for it. Don't fight for it, because if you get pushed into that curb, it's a bad deal. So go ahead and let them in so you have your full lane, right? All right, here, Chris K. Here we go. Oh, geez. More deer. There's one. There's many. Oh, they were not staying in the lane. Good job. That right there is an amazing swerve in a new position for safety. They see that person coming out. We're in that middle lane right there. He's going to go ahead and move over to a new position for safety because we do want that space cushion from that vehicle. You could go further. You could go further into the other lane. You could go further in the other lane, but this works. Doing something is important because you don't want to just sit there and honk your horn and be like, you need to be in your lane. It's not going to work. You're going to lose that fight if they're not doing it. So move over. Your safety is your responsibility. So good job. Good job. Yeah, exactly. Be like, what the heck? Right, now you have a fun memory.
Crashed.
Oh, having some fun on a dirt road.
Video and
turns coming up.
Enjoy.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go a little slower on the turns, especially with dirt. Unless you do have a lot of like skill. I'm not one of those people. So I'd be going slow and kind of enjoying that. But yeah. Nearly smashing the neighbors. Oh, practice your slow speed maneuver. What the heck? Did he hit the... Was he attached to like... Did he have like a chain? Like attached to both motorcycles and never took the chain off? Because it like pulled him right there, right? And then the bike fell. Yeah, I think he might be attached to it. I was about to say you can practice your slow speed maneuvers with the drill booklet, 30% off, and it comes with the digital version of it. Just saying. Or you can get the digital version for like $10, I think, with the discount code. That sucks. All right, here we go. Any deer? Oh, nope. Doggos. Now go, go, go. There you go. You juke them. Once they pass you, you go ahead and accelerate past. Hey, we're on a track. I love it. I love it. This is how you practice your fast speed maneuvers in a safe environment. Think of the track as a parking lot for like slow speed maneuvers in a parking lot, fast speed maneuvers on a track. It's the same idea of limiting risk while practicing. So he's practicing his fast speed, and you could practice your slow speed in a parking lot. Both, I think, are needed if you want to go fast. But if you're just kind of commuting, going to work, getting in and out of parking spaces, dealing with traffic, this is what we're doing here. But getting yourself, in tune with your bike is do the drills. But right here, I love it. Maybe a low side. What do you think? Oh, no. We're just going to go off-road. And that right there is why. Okay, and then we dump the bike. Okay. But that would have been off the cliff, right? So that's why we do it on a track. We're not hitting a guardrail or another car. And we have full gear. This is why you do that. Some stuff. Okay. Oh, so we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. It looks like a nice little clip of the vehicle. Somebody lost the wheel well thing. There you go. Side stand down. Very good.
It was still red when I was moving, and listen, I got it on camera. I don't want to argue. I got it on camera. I don't want to argue, but
It was red when you was moving.
Very good.
yeah.
You don't have to argue.
By the time I got next to you, it was changing. I've got it on camera. We can argue, but I got it on camera, man.
It was changing.
Yep.
It was changing.
Yep.
And it was green. It was yellow, bro. So what's your point?
It was.
He just wants to.
Yeah, but you're supposed to.
He wants to just argue.
I checked my mirrors, bro.
If you have a camera,
You would have seen me if you were coming.
you don't need to argue. You have evidence. Okay, damage. New handlebar at this got bent. I kept the mirror. Sharpie pen shot. Yeah, Sharpie pen will do it. Yeah, the motorcycle's just sleeping. Those levers might still work, but still. I like his mentality, though. He's not getting super
Yeah,
pissed.
we're okay.
Any injured?
Nope.
There's no reason to.
Any of you injured?
Nope.
No. You got dash cam.
Yep.
Your plate is sort.
Okay. Always trying to
just
figure out
tucked it in,
injuries,
pulled over
because
so I
that's
don't
it's
get-
very
get
important,
involved
because then it
on the
becomes
pavement.
something else.
But it was not.
They should have gone like that. Anyway,
I can put it back down.
all you two need to do is exchange details, driving license, picture. Take a photo of each
Good.
other's driving license, alright?
Yep.
Exactly. You can pick up your little pieces on the road. You don't want somebody to run that over and get an accident themselves, especially another motorcyclist. There we go, Porter cam. All right, all wavy. We have side of the, nope, left turner. Okay, whoa. Dude, you could have waited. Like, so that person wanted to do that so they can get into the gas station, but it's like you could have waited till after me. Watch out for people rushing like that. So all you have to do is roll up the throttle, maybe apply some brakes, let them out. Not a big deal. Freaky, though. Uncommon thing in a common situation. Shouldn't be having that. All right, so we're going to go into a turn. Hopefully nobody's going to come into our lane. Nice little roundabout. Okay, I don't understand roundabouts enough to see if that was a problem. I think he was supposed to exit. We decided to exit too. I don't know. All right, I was clearly visible to him. Write in the comments if to explain what happened there. But it still chose to cut me off. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, they're doing a 17-point turn. Not a big deal. Go ahead and do exactly what he did. Roll up the throttle, apply the brakes, downshift, stop. Wait for the dum-dum to do their thing. Could have waited for you to pass, but didn't. And there we go. Just to park it in a different way. Okay. Could have waited. Cold front tire. All right, we're on a track once again. Cold front tire means it's not going to be as grippy, which is going to lose traction, and you need to have warm tires on these turns, especially at these speeds. But we didn't fly off a cliff.
Oh, man.
All right, so not a big deal. So you're supposed to use the inner lane if you're not exiting at that point. So it sounds like the motorcycle rider was at fault with that. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, sale is going on right now. Go to the store, get 30% off on pretty much everything in the store up until the end of the year. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream.